Hello everyone, it's Dale here. In this video I would like to show you how I do the swing trading in my members area, how the swing trades go. I will demonstrate that by going through all swing trades which we had on the euro dollar in this year, in 2018. So I'll show you swing trade tables, which I published for every month in my members area. And I'll show you the levels from the table that actually got triggered by the price, alright? So before you can see members area. This is the swing trade section where I publish swing trade levels every month, and also I publish a swing trade video every month. And I'm going to show you everything, so you'll see that I'm not only picking the winners, you can cross-check it yourself, you can see the numbers in the table. And all the levels that you can see in a table, I published them in advance. I published them including the stop loss, including the profit target, and everybody who is a member of my course could follow them and could profit on them. So let's have a look at the trades now, and let's have a look how they went. So this is a swing levels table for January 2018. I published this table at the start of January. This is the euro dollar, and I had two long levels there. This was the first one, this was the second one. Unfortunately, none of those levels got hit in January, so there was no trade in January on the euro dollar. So let's go and have a look on the table which I published in February. So this is the swing levels table which I published on February. This is the euro dollar right there, and there is one swing level. It is 1.2243, and this level had a profit target at 1.2325 and stop loss at 1.2165. Alright, so let's have a look at the chart now. So this is the euro dollar chart. It is a daily chart. Those are daily candles. And this is the level from the table. Alright, let me zoom it in a little bit. Let me show you the profile. So this is a volume cluster with an uptrend. So this is the trend setup. This level was based on the trend setup. I went long from there. This was the reaction to the level. My stop loss was right there. Somewhere in this place was the profit target. Alright, so nice reaction to the volume-based level. It was a first winner in February 2018. Let's now go back into the members area and let's have a look at the March table. So this is the swing levels I published for March 2018. As you can see, there were no new levels on the euro, so there was no trade on the euro dollar in March. So let's skip March and let's go into April. Alright, so this is the swing levels for April. There are two new levels on the euro. This one, 1.1869, it's a long. And the second long is at 1.1793. Those values are stop loss and profit target values for the first trade. Those values are stop loss and profit target values for the second long. Alright, so let's now have a look at the chart, how the trades went. So again, this is the euro dollar daily chart. Let's have a look at those two levels. This is the first one, this is the first level. It was based on volume cluster within the trend. This was a winner, very nice reaction to the volume cluster. And the second level was right there. It was based on those heavy volumes, and as you can see, there was no reaction to the levels, so I went long, but it was a losing trade. Alright, so there was a winner and a loser. So let's go back into the members section and let's have a look at the levels which got published in May. Alright, so this is table for swing levels for May 2018. And this level, I already mentioned, this was the winner, this was the loser I showed you a few moments ago. So those levels are already spent. And there is one new long level which I published. It was 1.2336, but this short level didn't get triggered. So there were no trades from this table. So let's go into the table which I published in June. As you can see from the table, there are some new levels on the euro dollar, this one and this one, but those levels did not get triggered in June, they got triggered in July. So let's go into the table in July. It will also include those two levels, and then I'll go to the charts and show you how the price reacted to those levels, alright? So this is July table, and there are those two older levels from the previous month, and there is one new short which is at 1.1787. This is a profit target for this trade, and this is the stop loss. So let's now have a look how it went. Alright, so back again to the euro dollar chart. This is the short level I spoke of at 1787. The level was based on the volume cluster created within the downtrend. It was again the trend setup. This is the volume cluster. This was the short level, and this was the nice reaction to the level. Alright, so this was the 1787 level. Another level from the table which got hit was this one, 1.1414. It did not get hit on June, but it got hit in August. So let's go back into the charts and see how the price reacted to this level. This level was a pretty old one, so I need to squeeze the chart a little bit for you to see the reasoning behind this level. Alright, this long was based on this volume cluster which got created within the uptrend. So this is again the trend setup. As you can see, the markets have really good memory, and even though the level was pretty old, the market reacted to the level. Initially, the price went past the level, and the stop loss from the table for this trade was right there. But what I teach my members and what I also trade is the alternative stop loss method. And this method says that you only quit a swing trade position when a daily candle closes past your stop loss, alright? So this daily candle did not close below the level, below the stop loss level. It closed right there. It formed nice pin bar, and it did not close below the stop loss level. So I didn't quit the trade, and I still held the long from this area, and in the end I was able to take a full profit target from this trade, which was somewhere in this area. This was my profit target. Alright, this stop loss method is pretty neat, and I really like it. I've been using it for many years, and it's really working with the swing trades. And I made an article for you. It's on my webpage. It's free, you can read it, and it's more in detail. It's in the article section. It's right there. Advanced position management technique, the alternative stop loss. Alright, this is the article. So check it out, and let's now have a look at another trade. So let's have a look at the August table. This is the August swing levels table. There were no new swing levels published for the euro dollar. As you can see, those levels are old levels which got published in the previous months. So there were no new levels on the euro for the August. So let's have a look at to the table which got published on September. So this is September. And as you can see, there is one new long level on the euro. It's 1.1384, and also there is the older 1.2336, but this level did not get triggered. So there is only this new level at 1.1384. So let's have a look at the charts, how it went. So this is the level I spoke of. It was a long level. And the level was based on the rejection setup. It was based on heavy volumes which got created within this rejection. Those are the heavy volumes, so this was the long level. Stop loss was below this pin bar, and profit target was somewhere in this area. So initially the price went past the level, almost made it to the stop loss, then it turned and went into full profit target. So there was another winner on the euro, this time on the rejection setup. Let's go back to the members area, and let's go into the October. So this is table for October, and there is no new level on the euro dollar. On October there is only the 1384, which I just showed you. It was the winner. Then there is a 1217 level, which I'll show you in a moment. This is the profit target for the level, and this is its stop loss. And also there is an older swing short, but this one did not get triggered. So let's go back into the chart and let's have a look at the 1.1217 level. This level was the oldest one, so I need to show you the chart like this so you can see the reasoning behind it. If I move the profile like this for the whole uptrend, then you can see that in this whole area, in this whole rotation, pretty massive volumes got accumulated. And this is the trend setup. When there is a strong uptrend, I look for significant volume clusters within the trend. And what you see is basically the strongest volume cluster in this area. And from the heaviest volumes, I draw the level, and this is the reaction. This was a very nice trade which I took on the euro. The price basically did not get against the level. It was just a painless, perfect trade. Let's now go back into the members area, and let's now have a look at the levels for November. Those are the current levels. Today is the 29th of November 2018, so those are the newest levels. And there was one new level on the euro at 1.1469. This is profit target, this is stop loss. So let's have a look at the charts, how it went. So this is the short level, 1469. Let me show you the reasoning real quick. The level was based on this downtrend, and it was based on this volume cluster which got created within the downtrend. It was also based on the support becoming resistance setup. So this was the reaction to the short level. There was also one bonus level on the euro, and this one did not get published in the table because I published the table at the start of every month. So this level wasn't there when I published the table, but the level got created at the start of the month, and so I published it in the weekly trade ideas, which I publish every week for everybody to see on Facebook. So I mentioned this in the video on Facebook, and you can check it out. And this level was based on a rotation in this area and on volumes which got accumulated there. And this was basically the rejection setup, alright? This is a rejection of higher prices, and the heaviest volumes within the rejection were right there. So this was a short from this area. It was a short from 1.1417. So this is exactly the level, 1.1417. Let me just draw an arrow there real quick. Alright, so this was the last trade so far on the euro dollar. And let's now have a look at the complete picture of the euro dollar for this year. And let's have a look at all the trades which I had and which I drawn in the charts. To do a little recap, let me zoom it out so we can see all of them. And let's get counting, alright? So there was a long from this area, was a winner. Then there was a long from this level, again another winner. Then there was a long from this level. This one was a loser, I mark it in red. Then there was a short from this area, this one, nice reaction, so another winner. Then there was a long, old one from volume cluster in this area. This one was a tight one, but in the end it ended up as a winner. Then there was a long from the same place. This one was also a pretty tight one, but it went into the profit target, so another winner. And then there was a short from this area. Immediately after I closed this trade, actually, I went long, I took profit, I went short, I took another profit, then I went long again from this super old level right there, and then I went short again from this area, so another winner. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 8 winners and 1 loser right there. So as you can see, the volume setups used on swing trades work really nicely. This year has been really good on the euro dollar, and additionally to that, there was one long-term trade which I published on the euro dollar. Actually, I wrote an article about it on my webpage, and in this article I said that I'll go short from somewhere in this area. So I went short, and I'm still in the short. Currently I'm 1,100 pips in open profit trade through this whole downtrend. I'm still holding the position. Hopefully I'll be able to take much more from this trade. And again, everybody was able to take the trade with me. This time it was on my webpage. It was for everybody to see. You see, this is the prediction I made. This is a monthly chart. This is where I predict the price will turn. And when we go back into the daily chart, this is the place I predicted, and this is the reaction. All this based on the levels, based on a volume profile, based on the volume trading setups. In my opinion, this is a pretty effective trading, pretty effective method. So if you are still not trading with the volume profile, then I suggest you start with it, because I really think it's the best trading method you can really trade with. And if you want to get into my trading course and trade with me like I just showed you, then you are very welcome. You can join me on my webpage, and currently there is a running sale. I did a sale on Black Friday, and it officially ended, but I got so many emails, people asking me to give them more time to purchase it, so I extended the Black Friday sale until the end of this month, until the end of November. So if you see this video and it is still November 2018, then you can still purchase the pro trading course which I run on my webpage for the 50% discount. Alright, so I hope you liked the video, guys. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. Until then, happy trading.